Hey everyone. Today we have a very fun build in custom packs. And this custom pack specifically is an extended draw pack. So obviously Hedgehog, Kraken, Microbe, Flea, Parrot, Blowfish, Anubis if we want to use it. Um, yeah, it's all about getting the draws, getting to chicken or lioness scaling, and then pivoting to whatever we want. As you'll see in some bonus clips, I was going for some great one shenanigans. So yeah, stay tuned for that. But yeah, let's jump into the run and see how it goes. So when I start these custom pack games, typically it's always the same thing. I just look for triples in the beginning, whatever it takes to get triples. And in this game specifically, I don't want to lock up my my shop, or like I don't want to have to freeze too many things. Because I want to look for hedgehogs, right? Starting turn 3. And yeah, these games typically they would run about 20, 25 plus rounds when I got the team built right. It's custom packs, so a lot of time, many runs would die out. But the cool thing about this run is it does not go that long at all. So um, yeah, stay tuned for what happens. It's kind of fun when you expect to go one way and the run goes a completely different way. And yeah, 2 hedgehogs out of the gate. We expect to draw, but unfortunately the ant buff hits our back hedgehog, so he survives that. So take some level ups and yeah, I guess get some buffs on a hedgehog. Luckily it hits our front one. And yeah, expected losses in the beginning to many summons. Try to build up some stats to a certain point, or yeah, it's tough in the beginning to preserve lives. Very rarely do you get the 5 lives, 0 wins, that, 10 plus rounds where you get into the infinite draw kind of scenarios, but that's what I kind of try to do with this pack. But yeah, this is a good draw, so hopefully we can continue getting those types of draws. Got a great item shop frozen here. So yeah, we level up into a blowfish, and I'm like, I have 2 hedgehogs, hoopo bird. Our baboon level 2, we only want one tier 4. So typically we're taking Kraken, but I figure, hey, I've been spamming this pack, and it's always going double hedgehog, Kraken, microbe, and then trying to get like lioness in there. And until you get lioness, you can go like husky or poodle or even chicken, even get clownfish while you level this stuff up, or just blobfish pill, have the open slot for buy sell. So yeah, this is the first time I put a blowfish in a long time. I had lasagna, I put it on him, so I just figured, you know what, I'm gonna make sure the baboon only buffs this blowfish for the next 2 rounds. Uh, I have a lot of damage. I don't really need the microbe or the kraken necessarily, or let's hope. So let's see. Yeah, first good round. It's a win, and at this point I was like, yeah, this team's probably gonna win, but let's just see what happens. Got a monkey. Like, all right, well, I don't know if Hoopo Bird stan. I know Hedgehog stan. Combine them to get the monkey to scale the hedgehog because, like I said, I was thinking, okay, this might just win. So let's just play it like a more of a normal game, not the infinite draw game. Yeah, level ups are great, but we want to preserve this for the lioness. As great as chicken is, especially since I don't have microbe, chicken would be good, chicken mushroom. But lioness is just so great, especially you get it to quick level 2, your shop just explodes. And yeah, stacking up wins kind of quick, so I was thinking, lioness, I froze a kraken. I was like, I don't even need this Kraken, do I? But maybe. But yeah, instant Lioness, instant level 2, which is really nice. So let's scale our Kraken a bit. And yeah, the Quetzalcoatl, because we have Hoopoe Bird and Hedgehog, so might as well just get some free XP. I'd much rather have 2 chocolates than a 2-3 monkey buff every turn. So yeah, we'll replace that, and perfect draw. So that really excited me with this team right now, because I'm like, oh, if I could somehow scrape out draws, that'd be great. So I'm like, let's just invest into later until we lose a couple rounds, because we have 4 hearts. So yeah, just freeze a bunch of stuff, see what we want to do. Luckily, the experience from the Quetzalcoatl hit the Hedgehog. If it did not, I'd probably keep the Hoopoe Bird and the Hedgehog. Since it didn't, I don't think I'm going to keep the Hoopoe Bird. And Mushroom Hedgehog, that means I could probably get rid of Hoopoe Bird, but we do have an open slot, so let's see. I don't know what I was going for there on their team. You could probably back up and see. Must have been something. Big leopard. It's scary when we don't have that Kraken in. So yeah, we're scaling a bunch of health on our team, which is awkward because we put in a Kraken. So yeah, Lemon the Blowfish because it takes care of the 2 hedgehogs. I just realized, does this Lemon prevent the Blowfish trigger? Let's see. No, I still take the damage. Oh yeah, when you take a snipe, you still take 1 damage, I forget. With garlic and whatnot. What's in these? I don't think anything we want. Oh. What do we want? Beluga. Ah, because we're winning. Beluga and Eagle. Just go for a quick Eagle pill, always. Just a fun time. And we get a chocolate, probably for our Beluga. What do we want to put in there? Chicken. Might as well continue the shop scaling. I think the flea would be good in the Beluga. I don't like freezing a ton of stuff in my shop, even though that flea is great in the Beluga for this team we have. It's just, yeah, the flea would be ideal. We're gonna lose this because of that. Wouldn't mind losing that much. Oh, it's so close. That would have been a great draw. Shop's getting kind of big. I put the hedgehog into the Beluga. And then I immediately great won the Beluga. Oh, that's great. That's great. So what turn is this? Turn 14, level 2, great one coming out. That's pretty nice. Oh, it's probably gonna kill our blowfish though. Especially oh, it doesn't matter. The fast fights. Ooh, bunch of stats on our blowfish. We'd love that. Oh, and we have Beluga Great One set up, so we are done scaling. Yeah, we're just taking it. We're done scaling. 2 wins to go. I figure this is just a fun team. We have a lot of snipes coming out, so let's try to get our blowfish to survive since it's probably going to be level 3. I mean, this is fun. This is. I mean, they got big units, 2 big units. These always scare me with the hedgehog teams. But looks like we're gonna trigger it. And yeah. Alright, can we do it? Let's see. What do we get here? We get our level 3 blowfish, which is fantastic. we go ahead and sell our Kraken because, you know, we got some beefy units. We go Hedgehog with pita bread. You know, 2927 is pretty big. It's gonna take the great one damage, you know, the 12 damage snipe, everything is. So that's gonna get the 15 health back. So it's gonna be at 30 health. 6 more damage. So it's gonna be 18 damage snipe. So this hedgehog is gonna kill this one, but I don't really care because this one's just big. So I'd rather just have this one like up. I'd rather have this order, I think, unless I change the order. Nope. How does the fight go? Ooh, that's scary. Summons and snipes. Ooh, their turkey's at 6 health. We sniped their turkey first shot. That's huge. That's so huge. Snake? They have a bunch of summons though, right? The dogs don't trigger off the dogs, do they? Oh, they killed our hedgehog, so we killed their snake. That's perfect. Just a couple dogs, right? Like one more dog? One more dog? Wait, one more dog? Another one. Oh, that's glorious. That's just glorious win. Yeah. So I was trying to 50-50 scale my shop, do great one shenanigans with mushrooms, as you'll see in these bonus clips coming up. But yeah, it turns out the most fun I could have is doing a semi draw strat I was doing, but just getting a big puffer in. Shop scaling with Lioness. Luckily, I got that level 2 Lioness super early. And then just going Beluga Great One. And it worked out great. The pita bread. I mean, I love all the equipment. I love having a front stake. If I were to have something on this guy, I'd probably put melon. So I'd block the whole snipe, right? Put melon on that guy. But yeah, anyway, let's check out some bonus clips. Here's a game where we drew a bunch of games using a flea mushroom, hedgehog mushroom, and of course got the lioness scaling going for a while. Almost at a 50-50 shop. So yeah, looks like we're going for great one mushrooms again. Try to go for this multiple games. Late game, you run into a lot of issues when you get this late in turns and try to pivot to your final team. So let's see what happens. Yeah, the mushrooms, when you run the microbe team, you typically keep drawing. When you run the mushrooms, you typically get some wins. So, immediate mushroom, another great one. Not freezing chocolates because I just want mushrooms. We'll even use the cornucopia to try to find mushrooms. Oh man, that's nerve-wracking. Let's see what we get. Orange. Let's just bring them in. They've got the stats. It's funny, the two. I would have preferred the oranges go here, because I'm probably going to be getting rid of these guys, but yeah, it'd be nice to find some mushrooms. But this looks like a draw team. Should be fine. And we're approaching 10 wins. Normally, I have a lot more room to get the great ones in if I'm trying this kind of build. But yeah, we're going for it. So we find another great one. We have the stats, and we have one mushroom in the back, so it feels safe enough to just kind of go for it. Luckily, we get a second mushroom. I go lowest health in the front to highest in the back. Or, yeah, highest 50-50 here, and then our lowest statted total in the back. And yeah, we run into another great one team that's just better than us, so congratulations to them. Let's see what else we have. Here's a better run where we are on turn 19, pretty much have the 50-50 shop set up. We already have two great ones with mushroom, And yeah, it looks like we roll into another great one with mushroom. So great pivot. We even have our microbe protected a little bit so we can make sure we don't risk killing him at all. And we can keep him on the team for a while. Just restack him to refresh the stats. And yeah, we're still running into teams that are trying to build what they're building. So, which, when you get this late, usually it's 100 behemoth teams. Which, if I get these draw scaling teams a bit, I might run a couple of those. So, incoming there. But yeah, we get all of our great ones in. So now we just need to find more great ones to stack to refresh our stacks. And when you stack great ones, they don't snipe again. So yeah, we just need one more mushroom too. So this is great. Microbe teams are fine because we have the stats. It's just up to them whether they have enough snipe damage themselves to get the draw. Yeah, one to stack. Good. Chocolate. Great. So the ones we've already stacked are ones that are 50-50. We'll just use chocolates on those to level up. Otherwise, we'll just wait until we roll into more great ones. Summons are the scariest thing we can run into. But yeah, no problem. Yeah, we only have 5 wins, so this is, we got a ways to go. So it's pretty risky, right? Because we're gonna start running into behemoths. But if we get our levels up high enough, we should have enough snipe damage to where even 100 behemoths shouldn't matter too much. As long as they're in the front. If they're back 100 behemoths or full teams, that'd be trouble. We gotta get a lot of level ups to be able to handle that. But yeah, the hog puffer teams, man, I used to love running these in turtle pack and trying in puppy pack as well. Kind of slightly different variations with those before. Gosh, I'd say like 8 months ago or so. I'd be spamming those. So yeah, stack another great one. We only need one more great one in the shop, and then we have all the way up to 50-50 again, which is great. Considering our first great one is going to break any melons they have, and our second great one is going to break any back lemons they might have. So then all of our guys should trade, as long as... Gotta love these interactions. Alright, luckily we had some left over to trigger their mushroomed hedgehogs. It's so funny when you get these kind of interactions. Chocolates. Chocolates are great. Great ones are great. That's all we're looking for though. We don't need anything else. Nothing else we can do. So, just a straight 50-50 team. So, let's see, how much snipe damage do we have? Well, the mushroom wins it, I guess. But yeah, I got him halfway down. So, in order to be able to kill 50-50s, which means we're going to start killing our... Oh, wow. 2 level ups. Another level up on the way. So that's 12 more snipe damage this turn. Another 6 on the way. They have a microbe. There goes our mushrooms. We got 1 snipe off. I think we win this. Yeah. Level up. And I was torn for a long time whether to go for level 2 or go for level 3 in the back. And I just decided, you know what, I like it when they're all level 2. Let's go for it, even though I'm probably going to start killing my units in the back before they attack. But that's the price you pay when you run 5 great ones with mushrooms. So just got to kind of hope the matchmaking, you can get it done. And I think we see the writing on the wall here. Unfortunate. Alright, back into another one. So this time we're running Microbe, and we have Tapir Hedgehog. I pivoted to Tapir once I had some Lioness scaling going. I believe I had a Parrot in the back for a while. The tapir turned out to be extremely useful, and you see I had multiple tapirs frozen. I decided not to take them, eventually take one just for the stats, I think. My plan, I think originally, was maybe to put a great one in, pill level 2 tapir. I didn't want to pill level 3 tapir because then I could not stack a great one from the shop to get the stats, because I believe out of the tapir, the units only come out as base stats. So I didn't want to get this tapir to level 3 as of this point in the game. Put a PETA so I get the health back when I put the other great one in. And yeah, we have a great one mushroom set up. And these guys, I figure I'd stack another great one on them eventually, so I figure they'll get the 50-50. We're just selling the lioness next turn, so we can take the oyster. We're going to keep the microbe, I think, for a while. Obviously keep the tapir. Even though we're putting mushrooms and equipment on our stuff, I found it's better to keep microbe into the late game, just because people have other summon equipment and whatnot that might be stronger than mine at this point. And I just found the games last longer. I have a better chance. So let's see. We put another tapir in. So that's kind of a new thing that I found. I wasn't doing it ever before. Where yeah, look, we just get our great one snipes. And they come out with the base stats, which is nice, instead of the mushroom, which is a 1-1. Another mushroom there, which is incredible. Talk about a high roll mushroom. And yeah, just more hedgehog teams. They're still scaling their shop. That guy's probably going for a 100-100 shop if he has level 2 and 3 lioness going. But yeah, our mushrooms get the job done. Nice little chain there. And yeah, we can actually skip mushrooms right now. We're just looking for some level ups. I actually did freeze a mushroom. I think I was looking for chocolates for a bit. I saw the mushroom at the end, so it's like, okay, why not? We can get rid of the microbe, I think. Or we're gonna... Well, like I said, I don't think we're gonna stack teeth here. Oh, I was looking for a pill, probably. Totally forgot about our pills. But I slowly realize that the tapirs are kind of working out, and it might be the only way I can win this late with this kind of a build, because at this point I was like, let's see if I can get through 100-100 behemoth, right? Because the tapirs come out with higher base stats, so they can maybe finish off some behemoths after, and I already had them, like, this one built up, so I kind of had a head start. And yeah, you see chocolate great one, so I'm just kind of building it up. The tapirs aren't 50-50, but I'm not too worried about that because they generally stay in the front anyway. So yeah, thankfully to our mushrooms, I mean, we didn't even have to replace the garlic or anything. Plenty of damage went out. But yeah, the mushrooms finish each other off. More draws. At this point, I wanted to win the game. Every draw, it was just so nerve-wracking because I knew that 100-100 behemoth teams were looming. Yeah, more hedgehogs. Generally, we are going to be stronger than hedgehog teams right now, so as long as they don't have mushroom or microbe takes over, I think we're generally better. Yeah, we're going for a level 3 great one, so that's awesome. Straight 50-50 team. We have to beat this, right? Let's see what the tapir does. Let's slow this down a little bit. See how much snipe damage we get out before the... Oh, we lose a level 2 there, so we lost 12 potential damage. So 12 would have taken him down to 2. Oh, I think we have one more. Yeah, there we go. So as long as we have mushroom on everything, so we're good. We're always going to have a last summon. So we can totally wipe a 50-50 team easy, even though we are 50-50. But I think even if they had like melon or lemon, I think we would still wipe them. So here's our first 100-100, but luckily he's in the front. I think I'd be more concerned with the 73-73. I'm just going to leave this slow. He's sniping the back line, which concerns me, because when this level 2 tapir dies, that means people are dying in our back line, and they're not going to get it to attack these guys. Ah, and he's got a mushroom. I mean, it's a lot of damage, though. I mean, we barely even attacked this behemoth, and he's almost done. Oh, we killed the phoenix. Oh, please. Young phoenix. Oh, he had the mushroom. And even so, only one left. Tragic. Tragic. Well, that might be my best attempt. I guess you'll know when the video's done.